Hello, everybody. It is me, Martinez-Bateman. I am the CEO of New Coyote Consulting. We are an equity and communications consulting firm here in the Pacific Northwest. This is the Monday update, except it's Tuesday evening because the week has just been happening, and I am really focusing on getting that rest I need so that I can be fresh every day, so that I can show up and do the work that I need to do for the business. I've also been feeling really abundant lately. I got some new tattoos. I love everything about them. I've been wanting these tattoos specifically for quite a while, like many years. When I was a kid, my dad's dad had love and hate tattooed on his knuckles, and I remember holding his hand as a little kid and thinking they were so cool and wanting to grow up and get tattoos like grandpa. And then when I got older, I was like, I don't really think the word hate belongs on my body. And I like the idea of tattoos on my knuckles, and I like the idea of my grandpa's hands and that, what that communicated for me, especially because he was a kind and loving grandpa when I didn't have a lot of other kind and loving people in my life. So I decided after, getting through last year and really thinking about what motivates me and what is it that I'm driven by, for me, love and love, that's what they needed to be. And I have the little heart in the skull to sort of as an homage to his original tattoos. And also thinking about how I am motivated by the vision for the future that I see, and I see New Coyote's place in that. I see us creating abundance for other people. I see us creating an abundant community, and an abundant region in an abundant world. I see us moving the needle in terms of worker pay and how people are treated and all of those things. And it's my love for the community and my love for people and my love for everything, my family, my community, my country, all of these things that motivate me to do this good work and make the decisions that I make that are based on principle, that are rejections of hate, that are rejections of harm, that are solutions to mitigate harm and stop harm and grow farther away from that, And every time I look at my hands, I feel really good. I feel reminded of what is important in my life and what drives me, and also what feeds me. I've been feeling really abundant lately. I don't know if I said that already, but I have been. It is an uncomfortable feeling for me, abundance. I am not used to it. I'm the kind of person that really loves a challenge, really loves a mountain to climb, really loves a problem to solve. And I am also the kind of person that spent much of my younger years just doing that and that and that and that, always having another problem, always having another mountain. And that actually made it harder for me to do the thing I love, which is climb a mountain, solve a problem, etc. Because I was exhausted, because I wasn't replenishing myself between these challenges, I got worse and worse at the thing that I truly love to do in the world. So being able to take a break and calm down and be abundant in myself and go do the things I've wanted to do, like get the tattoos I've wanted to get, and being able to care for the skin on my hands while this is healing, and all of those things that I've worked hard for, and that come from achievements that we've had at New Coyote and in the world. It's like I said, it's new and it's not natural to me. And also I'm just letting myself, be kind of uncomfortable with it a little bit, and be kind of bad at it a little bit. And when I was younger, things were so difficult that if I was bad at something, if I screwed something up, frequently I was actually in physical danger then. If I made a wrong choice or a wrong step, I was either, then I would be suffering from a lack of food, a lack of shelter, a lack of safety. And that's not who I am anymore. It's also not where I am anymore. And so being able to relax sort of into the universe and into the world that I live in now and say, it is okay to do this poorly, nothing bad will happen in this context when you do this poorly, and that's fine. It is okay to do this with discomfort, you know, it is okay to do this slowly. Like, it's okay to try things, and turns out you don't like them and things like that. Not these guys. I love them. I'm never, oh my God, perfect. The best. But no, things like you can go take that class that costs money, and even if you don't like it, you can still take it. Like, there are things that I haven't entertained as options for myself because of where I come from that that are on the table now, you know, in a real way. And I'm kind of giddy. I'm kind of excited. I'm kind of worried. I'm kind of stressed. Like, and also I'm moving forward every day, and I feel really good about that. And I also feel really good because our team, like, we really earned this. And the first class of Managerial Resilience was today. That's another great thing that's been going on in my life. It can feel really isolating to be a person who is impacted in terms of I'm not immunocompromised, I'm like immuno-affected. But for someone who like doesn't go places and doesn't go to crowded things and like can no longer participate in the world to the level and in the way that I did before COVID, I feel really isolated sometimes, and I can get really caught up in the news cycle and everything. But being able to go to class and see everyone there, it was a sold out class. People who are like, I'm ready to manage differently. I don't want to manage the way I've been managed. I don't want to like perpetuate harm. I want to mitigate it, and I want to reverse it. Like, having a whole classroom full of people who are in that ticket and ready to do that and do the work to make that happen for themselves and their direct reports and the people they're working for and with, like, I just feel so good. You know, this is what I've been working on so hard in the world to make this a more common reality. And it's working out. Like, it's working out. And I'm so filled with joy. I'm so filled with joy right now. And I don't know, it's just nice. It's nice to be able to come into a workspace and a business and a model and a community where, yeah, there's a lot of shit happening in the world. And also we're doing this over here on the other side to mitigate that harm, to stop that harm, to reverse that harm, to bring about healing. And I don't know, if I could bloom, I would. Like, happy spring, everyone. Go have a lunch, have a walk, have a weekend. I will see you next week.